Did you hear that?
What?
I had a dream last night that filled me full of fright.
That noise.
The devil below in his great big fiery hall.
Was that the horror comedy podcast?
With Jake and Haley, Sundays and Wednesdays.
Gazing at the merry crowd who came to witness the show.
The only podcast where we get high and try to scare you and share short, scary stories.
I knew that the devil
Contains marijuana. Keep away from children.
I saw the cute Mrs. Devil so pretty and fast.
It's the horror comedy podcast.
With Jake and Haley.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi, how are you? How are you? This is the podcast where we get high and I tell Jake about something scary.
Yeah, it never works.
It works sometimes. At the end of the episode, we'll check in. We'll see if he's scared. We'll say, Jake, are you scared? As a precursor, like, Jake, are you scared right now?
No.
Huh?
Should I be?
No.
Okay.
All right.
I didn't know. Like, I'm not scared right now. No.
Okay.
I'm not pre-scared.
All right. So we're doing good. We have a baseline. Fuck racists. Just wanted to come forth and say that really quick. If you guys like the podcast, if you want to see more of us, we're on Instagram at THC Podcast, Facebook at the Horror Comedy Podcast, Twitter as Comedy Podcast, because I was high when I made it, and
And we don't really know what Twitter does.
don't really know how to use Twitter, and it's a disaster. And we're also at TikTok at THC Podcast. The biggest way to support us is to interact with us. Give us a rating. Send us an email at thehorrorcomedypodcast.com. Nope, thehorrorcomedypodcast@gmail.com. Or interact with us on like any of the socials we just listed. That's the biggest way to support us. We do this for you. We want to hear from you.
Subscribe, like, do the other things that you're supposed to do.
Make a blood sacrifice.
Or don't do that.
Okay. Well, this week we are smoking
Everything.
everything.
Besides crack.
Lemon OG Kush.
Lemon OG Kush.
Which is some kind of fucking, like, sativa. Allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is, because I'm hype as fuck. I am.
Well, you're also drinking coffee.
The coffee's amazing.
I'm not trying to be skeptical and take away from the weed, but
the coffee
is good.
And we were listening to, like, Curtis Mayfield.
Yeah.
And all this stuff before. And now I just have all this energy.
I want to do somersaults.
I want to do somersaults.
Right into the story.
Right us. Okay, that's really the business. How are you, Jake?
Good. I'm high.
Doing good? Are you high?
I'm a little toasted.
So
I had toast for breakfast.
We did have toast for breakfast. Jake today just found out about the Barron Trump time traveler conspiracy.
Blew my mind.
Yeah.
I'm a new man now.
Yeah.
Honestly.
So
I'm going to dig deeper into it and bring you guys an update next week.
Can you give a summary for the people? 1890s books.
Barron Trump traveled back in time with his dog, Spot. Or no, what's his name?
Bulger.
Yeah. Ugh. Which is such a fucking...
disgusting.
I don't know, it's a good name. Like Whitey Bulger. You're right. Think about it. That's a really douchey thing to name your dog.
Right.
And he looks like a fucking douchey white
People
kid.
do that, though. People do that. People name their dog like El Chapo and shit all the time.
All the time.
It is kind of funny.
Yeah.
I won't lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the dog in the picture is white. So
it's kind of
maybe it's like,
humorous.
oh, Whitey Bulger.
Whitey
that
Bulger.
Sounds like Donald Trump humor.
It does.
That he passed on to his son.
Yeah. And these
Whitey Bulger.
These books came out in like the 1890s documenting like basically Trump being president.
Yeah. And his hotel on Fifth Avenue.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did they even have hotels in the 1890s? Maybe. I don't know.
Only brothels.
Yeah. Jinx.
We're the same person. Fuck.
Wild to me. Look it up. Look into it.
Look into
Dive
it.
deep.
Take a deep dive.
Also, what started all this was the meme, the John Barron meme.
Oh, yeah.
If you
Trump
don't know.
making a fake Twitter.
Yeah. Dead. I don't know anything about Twitter, but I know that's funny.
You know that what you're doing is very wrong if Mark Zuckerberg says it's wrong.
If you get banned from every social media platform,
you're doing
for life,
a bad job. Mark Zuckerberg has only recently come to Earth. He still is learning the customs of humans, like because he's half lizard and whatever. So,
Mom, can I get my Frodo ring? That's the greatest video of all time.
Bad lip reading is so good. And so, yeah, if Mark Zuckerberg has assessed your character and decided that you're too spicy for the internet, then that really means something because he's not even a real person.
But he owns two of the major sites and he kicked you off both of them. Like
That's bad.
Like, you're on the same page as fucking nipple pics, bro.
You are a nipple.
Yeah. Nipple, you can't be showing titties.
No.
And Donald Trump.
I want to say something. I wrote this in. It's deep. It'll apply to you. It'll apply to me. It'll apply to America. I see a lot of people like doubling down on shitty ideology instead of being willing to look at where they're wrong or their past or
look at the other side
or examine the other side. And I just want to say, I understand wanting to ignore the past and ignore the difficult things that have happened, especially if you've done something wrong or you are wrong. But the facts and the conditions surrounding the facts are important, period. I understand wanting to ignore it because it's easy, but facing those things is the only way to fix your past. And if you don't fix your past, you can't fix your future. So,
that was good. Did you take that from a book or?
No, I just
you spit that out on the top of your head?
Yeah, I wrote when I was writing the other day. I wanted to say it.
It's deep.
Yeah.
Deep and wide.
Deep and wide. Like Donald Trump's butthole.
Bazinga.
Bazinga. Butthole.
Stop.
I just wanted to say that really quick because I have been kind of healing.
America.
And so is America. Yeah.
Needs some healing.
America needs some healing. And I see people doubling down and being an asshole. And I understand why you're doing that. But you need to confront yourself and what the fuck is wrong with you or nothing will get better. Whites, I'm talking to you. So today we are going to revisit an old favorite. We've talked about this in the LaToya Ammons episode. Before we used to, now we tell a happy story at the end of the episode. But before I used to tell another short, scary story. And this one was at the end of the LaToya Ammons case. And it's legendary. It is the tale of the ghost puncher.
The ghost puncher.
That's right.
If you know him, please. He's swole as fuck.
He's swole.
Probably wears pit viper sunglasses.
Yeah.
And is a cool guy. Well,
Goes
he's
to
probably
the gym.
douchey.
Oh, he might not still be going to the gym. It's
Yeah.
getting harder and harder to find this
He's
man.
definitely working out at home.
Definitely. And so if you
Jacking off on Ouija boards.
If you have a fit neighbor who you notice punches holes in the walls a lot, stick around.
Or if you've been a woman in this guy's house,
Nabily
let us
Lita,
know.
perhaps. But anyway, we covered this story. We talked about it like every single day since we covered it, like
it
last
takes
July.
up a lot of real estate in my mind.
Ton.
Rent free,
to the point where I actually made Jake a ghost punching kit for Christmas, and
love it.
We love it. We are kind of obsessed with Ghost Puncher. We sat down to record this story
It
yesterday.
fucking worked though. That's what blows my mind.
Oh, I know. Yeah, so we told you guys about the cursed or haunted chair or whatever, and then like something I can't remember even what happened.
Flower flipped over or something.
The flower flipped over or something again after we told you all about that. And me and Jake started Jake put holy water on his fists and started ghost punching, and I just walked around like talking shit to the ghost, and like I swear to God, it's not like
You just have to be really mean to them.
They
If
left.
you out mean the ghost, what are they gonna do?
What are they gonna do?
What are they gonna do?
They don't want to live
What are
here.
they gonna do?
They could live anywhere for free. So
Honestly, you could be living in a mansion and you chose this fucking 1.5 bedroom, 1 bath.
yeah, come on.
Come on, bro.
Come on.
Go across the street to the ancient bed and breakfast.
Yeah,
Live there.
it's fancy.
Or maybe someone already lives there.
Those apartments on Abriendo are nice.
Maybe
Upstairs.
someone lives there too. Though.
Definitely, but
You know what I mean?
the ghost doesn't care.
Maybe all the good houses are taken.
Oh, by other ghosts.
by other ghosts.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
That could be a conundrum, a real pickle.
Damn, just like us. We can't just go live anywhere. Fuck.
You could if
Your
you.
problems transcend into the ghost world.
Damn it, ghosts. But Jake, you kind of already know that we're talking about Ghost Puncher. What you don't know is that we're also going to be taking a few ghost punches today.
I don't like that.
This is like Ghost Fight Club. And the first rule of Ghost Fight Club is that we don't talk about it, but we do have to talk about it a
We're
little
talking
bit.
about it now.
I know, I'm sorry,
You
but
broke rule 1 and 2.
the I want to watch that movie.
I know. That's the greatest movie.
The situation is, I'm going to tell you some tales before we get to the goods today. I want to say about ghosts that deserve to get punched.
The dicks.
Yeah, assholes. So,
Square up.
let's go. One night, I was awakened by a violent slap on the left side of my face, like with someone's open hand. At first, I thought it was my prankster sister, but I looked at my clock and saw that it was 1:27 a.m., and my sister was sound asleep in another room. Then I felt pulling on my hair so much that it physically jerked my head back. Then my down comforter started to be pulled down, or at least it felt like it was. I wanted to scream, but I felt paralyzed.
So, all right, something... Ghosts are pervs.
Like weird.
Weird.
Like,
who just fucking... They're probably in bathrooms just watching us poop and pee all the time.
Gross. And then I heard a woman's voice say, "Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me," as the pleas faded off into the darkness.
Didn't say the magic word. Please.
Please.
I'm not going to do it now.
Also, what are you going to, like, imagine being, I'm assuming this person's a child, right? Because they're living with their sister. Anyway.
Well, yeah, probably preteen.
Probably a preteen. Yeah. Like, what do you tell your parents? Like, I just got my ass whooped, dude. Like,
Mom, Dad.
By a ghost. I can't live here anymore.
We need to talk.
We need to move.
They're probably like, oh my God, did you get her pregnant? they're expecting it to be weird. Some weird.
Yeah. Are you on heroin?
Yeah. I'm addicted to drugs. Guys.
A ghost slapped me.
I got touched by a ghost last night.
And then it pulled my hair.
And I didn't like it. I didn't ask for it. Okay. I thought it was my prankster sister.
It wasn't my prankster sister.
At 1 a.m. in the morning.
Getting slapped is one thing.
But my hair pulled? Got paid for that.
No, the article goes on to say, getting slapped is one thing. And getting shoved downstairs where you could possibly break your neck is quite another.
Whoa.
That's expert journalism.
That didn't happen. That happened to him again?
Yeah. No, this is not the same person.
Okay.
But that's what happened to Melanie S. in 1982 while at Gentleman Jim's restaurant, which is now Ashley's of Rockledge, in Rockledge, Florida.
It was a strip club?
No.
Gentleman Jim's? This sounds like a fucking case of insurance claim. Like, she's just like, ah! And now her name's Ashley.
No, the restaurant's name is Ashley.
I'm just turning everything into conspiracy theories.
Oh, yeah.
I just wanted her to be like, throw her down the stairs. Oh, my. And then get a huge settlement, and then they go bankrupt.
And now that's why it's Ashley's of Rockledge. Yeah. The restaurant had a reputation for being haunted by the ghost of a woman who had been murdered on the nearby railroad tracks in the 1920s. Are you getting Bobby Mackey's House of Music feelings?
A little bit of vibe there.
Yeah. I'm getting big Bobby Mackey's Music World feelings. Melanie was there on a double date with friends and were hoping to catch a glimpse of something seriously otherworldly.
You stupid bitch.
Melanie, come on. Rule 7.
Why would you do that?
Rule 7, Mel. We did see the lamp over the salad bar sway continuously all night, so we were pleased and we felt like we had gotten our money's worth. Melanie,
and the chicken Alfredo was delicious.
It probably was. Melanie was soon about to get more than her money's worth, however. And can I just point out, you missed a perfect opportunity to say more than she bargained for? Like, what are you doing? As we were getting ready to go down the stairs, I told my date to get in front of me because I was a known klutz and I didn't want to fall down the stairs.
You're known by who, though? Did the ghost know this?
You shouldn't have told the ghost your weakness.
Yeah.
That was a mistake.
Oh, get in front of me. I'm a huge klutz.
My prankster sister and I.
Yeah, I'm a huge klutz.
So they all got in front of me. We were all making jokes about the ghost and feeling pretty frisky. As we were going down the stairs, I felt a huge shove against my back and I fell down the stairs. My wonderful companions moved aside to let me make my way down on my own.
Nice.
Looking back up the stairs, Melanie could clearly see that there had been no one behind her that could have shoved her. No one living, that is.
Yeah, okay. The waiter was like, this fucking bitch, move! And then he saw, and
so he just
like backs up.
Also, holler to the friends who she said, hey, I'm really clumsy. Can you go in front of me so I don't fall down and break my neck? And then they got out of her way when she fell.
See,
they were like, oh,
gotta get out of the way of the lawsuit money.
Mel's bells.
Whoa, good one.
Good
You're
one.
Rich now.
Good one.
You got that U.S. Postal Service money now.
That's right. Cassie B. also had an unpleasant experience on a staircase. She and her husband were visiting her older brother's house during the Christmas holidays. Her brother-in-law had warned her that the house was haunted, which she didn't mind because she had been in haunted houses before. But then he revealed...
Every Halloween, I'm in a haunted house.
Boo,
You
bitch.
think I scared?
It's me again, bitch.
Caw-caw!
Caw-caw!
Wait.
Bok, bok, bitch.
Bok, bitch. Yeah.
Shout out to Cammie from Catfish. We are obsessed with you.
Bok, bitch.
Bok, bitch.
I
But
fucking love that.
she's incredible. I really am in love with her.
Bok, bitch.
But then he revealed that the spirit liked to push people down the stairs. Sure enough, the ghost didn't disappoint. I was coming
What does that sign look like? Caution, douchey ghost lives
frisky
here.
spirits.
Likes to push people down the stairs. A little bit of an asshole, actually.
You can get one of those cool things that are like stair riders, and then the ghost would have nothing to do.
That sounds more terrifying. Get your hair like caught in the gears.
The ghost like
Then it
climbs.
turns into a fucking Saw movie.
Ah!
Terrifying. Those scare me.
Do they scare you?
Yeah. I rode one time and I was like, too fast, too fast, too fast.
Is it fast?
No.
Oh.
But
looks
it's terrifying.
extremely slow.
Because you can't fucking move. You gotta sit very still. Otherwise,
you're
you
just
might
going
get your foot
sideways.
caught in it.
Oh my god.
That's what they always told us. And I think my first experience was at a church when I was a young child.
They didn't want you touching that shit. That's why they
Exactly.
told you that.
Exactly.
They were like, it'll kill you. Yeah, for sure.
It'll kill you. Only let the old people use it because they're close to death.
They're close to death, and it's a
Yeah.
compassionate thing to do.
literally, that's the only fucking. I see that now. I just had a major realization.
That is so fucking funny. That's like one time I was talking to my friend Audrey about how like when I was a kid, I remember all of my shoes being like 2 sizes too big, and I would get so pissed off. And she was like, your parents were poor and didn't want to buy you shoes often. Like they buy you sizes too big and you'd grow into them and have them for longer. I was like, holy shit, you're right.
Damn, fuck my.
Right?
Dick.
It's smart though.
It is.
Fucking anyway. I was coming down the stairs to look for my husband when all of a sudden I felt like someone pushed my feet out from under me. I ended up falling down the first 4 stairs. Everyone came running to make sure I was okay. They asked me what happened, and I said it felt like someone pushed my legs out from under me, and I just fell down the stairs. Dick. Just a dick. As rare as ghost attacks are,
And
being...
the brother's just like has a drink in his hand. He's just like, I told you.
I told you.
There's
I don't
a
know why you
sign
didn't
right
take the
there.
fucking chairlift up the stairs
Yeah.
like everyone else in the
Look,
family.
I bought it for that specific reason.
Because there's a
Ain't-
ghost.
Everybody in here can walk.
Only one
We just
person
wanna
has
ride it.
gotten scalped by it so far,
Yeah.
and your hair's very short, so you should be fine.
You're fine. That was that weird lady I had over here.
Who was making
for a
fun of the
date.
ghost?
It was a horse lady.
It was
too.
awful. Oh,
She
it
had
is always
long
horse
hair.
ladies,
Yeah.
or it's a call center lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I love call center and horse ladies.
Yeah, and they just always have the longest hair and
The
like
longest
a Mustang. Char reports that his father lived in a house in Pepperell, Massachusetts, and it was a place they considered haunted. The family,
Sounds like a meat farm,
a meat farm,
like Hillshire Farms. This is Pepperbrook.
Pepperbrook.
Farms.
And if it happens in New England, it's definitely haunted.
Yeah. And they probably make a really good
Like tourist
cheese or
attraction. Oh. So the family felt that it was the ghost of old Charlie Hartwell, a farmer who
God.
once lived on the property and died in a fire.
Oh, it was definitely him.
It was definitely him then. I've played The Sims before, and I know those ghosts come back red. So the family had a number of strange incidents. Unexplained banging on the walls and doors, TV, radios, and lights going on and off by themselves, tools going missing and reappearing, sliding doors opening by themselves to let the dog out, which is rude.
Which is nice.
Lights in the barn where
Dog
there
just has to pee, and the owners are like, "What do you want? It's a door. Yeah, open it."
lights in the barn where there is no electricity and more. Our
Ooh,
ghost
Okay, that's spooky.
is very spooky.
When do we get lights in the barn? We don't have
lights in the barn.
Oh fuck!
Our ghost
Hey,
Charlie.
Barb.
Our ghost Charlie liked to scare my sister for some reason and really didn't like my dad. One time, my dad was sleeping and he said he felt someone on top of him, and then it started to strangle him.
Ooh.
My dad couldn't get up and he actually started to cry because he was so scared. He grabbed onto the cross he was wearing and started praying, and then it went away. What do you think?
That's scary.
I don't like that. It could have
Although
been sleep.
I would like that. I would be like, harder.
Choke me harder, daddy. And then the ghost leaves. Yeah, it actually throws across at you.
Harder.
Harder. A reader using the name Haunted Michigan also reports an attack by a shadow person. This occurred at 2008 at a casino in Michigan.
I don't want to freak you out, but that ribbon on the door handle is moving.
There's a vent right there.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's just from the heat.
Is the heater on?
Yeah. No demons.
Yeah. Okay. No demons.
No demons. Okay, she was staying at a casino hotel with her 2 small children and her brother and his wife. I woke around 3:30 in the morning to the sensation of a pressure on my side, pushing me down. I thought it might be one of my daughters. I raised my arm out to try to get her off of me. I felt something substantial, but it was definitely not my kids. I began to get frightened. I was laying on my side, so I turned my head to my right shoulder to get a glimpse of what was on top of me. I saw a large, dark...
Donkey?
No.
It was a huge
Jesus
donkey.
Christ, how scary. I saw a large, dark funnel of no substantial shape. I heard a mocking laugh.
What is that shape? What is that?
Like a tornado is in your room strangling you right now?
Yeah.
I heard a mocking...
Sharknadoes in your fucking bedroom?
Tara Reid is there. I heard a mocking laugh. I struggled to no avail. I decided to let the entity know that they should get off me in the name of Jesus Christ.
Get off me, not off on me.
The funnel suddenly hit the ceiling and disappeared.
All right. Cool.
I hate it.
They don't like Jesus.
I hate it. What's more terrifying than being attacked by an unseen entity, baby? One of your children.
Being attacked by a seen entity.
That is also very scary, but no.
Yeah.
One of your children being attacked by an unseen entity. Titty. That's... Okay, Jake.
Yep.
If you get beat by a ghost.
If I get beat off by a ghost.
If you get beat by a ghost.
Got it. Hate it.
It's not great.
I would fight back.
If you had to choose between you getting beat by the ghost and your kid getting beat by the ghost.
The kid.
The kid gets beat by the ghost?
Yeah, I don't want to get beat by a ghost.
Okay.
It's not. I can at least help the kid. The kid can't fucking help me.
Yeah, the kid's just going to be scared, and then you can't even comfort it.
Yeah. So
it's like not good. Okay, so that's what happened some years ago, according to Yolanda, who lived with her 4 children in an ordinary 4-bedroom home in Germantown, Pennsylvania, baby. What's up? One night around 10:30, Yolanda was home only with her 14-year-old daughter, who was sound asleep in the back room. I walked to the bathroom, and on the way out, I noticed her door cracked just a little. I paid it no mind and headed back to my bedroom and relaxed until I was startled by her door slamming loudly. I yelled her name twice, and I got no response. Then the
Tiffany.
Oh, Tiffany!
Tiffany,
Oh, Tiffany, old chap, are you there?
are you okay?
Then the horror began. Before I could even get out of my bed, I heard her screaming, "Get off of me!" I ran into her room to find her lying in the dark, shaking and trembling. I asked her what happened, and she said that someone was beating her. She had scratches all over her arms to prove it. There was no one in the house but us. Yolanda soon moved her family out of that house, a place she later learned that 5 people had overdosed on drugs and died in the back room.
Smart. Her Tiffany's room?
Where Tiffany was staying.
Ugh.
Holy shit, dude.
That's the crack den room.
Are you scared?
Of cracks?
Of ghosts attacking. Ghosts punching.
Well, I mean, the ghost knows what's up. Like, if he ever wants to come at us, he's fucked.
Are you scared?
No.
No. I personally...
Scared for them.
I am scared. And the thing that kind of got me about this one, too, is that a lot of these sound to me like they could be sleep paralysis, but it stops being sleep paralysis when you wake up.
Scratches.
When you have physical proof.
Yeah.
Right. So,
that's my biggest thing is like when it leaves like scratches
and you can't say it was nothing.
Yeah, because that's definitely something. I mean,
That's
unless
something.
it's you scratching yourself.
Sure.
But I don't have fingernails. Okay.
Yeah, and
Think about
and it would be one thing if you just woke up with scratches, but if you had the sensation of being beaten and then you woke up with scratches,
Oh, bet.
yeah, you got beaten.
Yeah, you got beaten.
You got beaten.
Like
And,
bruises?
huh?
Yeah.
She just said scratches. I don't know. But yeah, that's some shit that it did scare me. And those are some ghosts that deserve to be punched.
They will send those people a ghost punching kit for free.
For free. So we're going to turn it around now and we're going to hear some stories about ghost punching.
About my man, Cliff.
Cliff the Ghost Puncher.
Cliff the Ghost Puncher.
Okay, so seriously though, this is very serious.
What if his name was actually fucking Cliff?
Oh
We
shit, a
wouldn't
whole
live in
brick
that
house.
simulation.
So this is completely serious. This is like an all points bulletin. This was posted on November 7th, 2015. The subject was Ghost Puncher, and it was by Anonymous, and it was in the Paranormal Board of 4chan. So if you...
Green text thread.
Green text thread. If you know this person, if you are this person,
Please.
it's our dream to meet the Ghost Puncher. Like, that's all we want.
Put this out on Reddit.
It's like the only thing I want. We will. So, I don't know if this story goes in the fitness board or the paranormal board, but here's the story. It's fucking long, but bear with me.
That's what she said.
My friend tells us about a place to get palm readings. So my lifting buddy and I go to get our palms read.
Right before this massive pump, while we're drinking pre-workout, let's go fucking...
Let's go.
Let's smoke some shit with a fucking old lady.
Let's go. We show up to this shady-ass place at 10 in the morning wearing our workout gear. The ghost bitches are already admiring us. A stereotypical scraggly gypsy woman shakes our hand and seats us at the
actually
table.
in the story, the ghost bitches?
Ghost bitches already admiring.
He says that?
Yes. I guess there's ghost bitches.
Or there's
I
probably
don't know if he means
goth.
goths. Yeah.
Reason I love goth bitches.
Nipple
Piercings.
Okay. Stereotypical scraggly gypsy woman shakes our hand and seats us at the table with a crystal ball.
Hello. How are you? Sit down.
She asks us who wants to go first. My Hispanic heritage kicks in and I nope the fuck out at the last minute. But my friend...
I'm good. This is devil shit.
this is actually... I don't want to get my ass whooped by a chancla later, so I'm going to step away from the crystal ball. My friend, though, he chads right up to the plate.
Fucking do it. My name's Cliff.
And then he picks up the crystal ball, he smashes
And he
it.
pumps it once and twice and he smashes it.
The woman grabs his hand.
What is that? 5 pounds? It's a pretty big crystal ball. See vascular veinage?
The woman grabs his hand and he flexes slightly. The woman goes from smiling to horrified.
Oh.
She starts grabbing and studying his hand like it's a last will. I'm starting to feel fucking weird. She tells my friend that he's got something following him. And she asks him if he did any Ouija voodoo bullshit.
If you did any weed, G.
Ouija.
Oh, I smoke Ouija all the time.
He says he smashed a hole in the wall when he was drunk lifting at home. And there was some type of decorative skull behind it that he now uses as a decoration in his bedroom.
Why the bedroom, though?
Right?
I always wonder that every time I hear this story. I'm just like, why? Like, that's not hot. That's not sexy.
It's not. And plus, like, when you're at your
see my
most...
skull?
Yeah, right. And that's when you're at your most vulnerable, when you're sleeping.
When you're sleeping or having sex.
Yeah. So that's why you want dream catchers in your room, not like...
Skull smashers.
Smashed skulls
Yeah.
that are clearly
Bad.
ritualistic. The woman lets us leave without paying.
And that's when you know it was real.
Like, bad.
Because I'm sure she doesn't get a lot of customers.
Uh-huh.
So she just like gave up $20.
Ooh,
right
she
there.
did. She was like, this is...
Look, bro,
just-
save the 20.
how
You're
about
gonna need it.
if you don't come back, you'll never have to pay for this. Like, just don't ever
Just
come
don't come back.
Just
Yeah,
don't
ever.
Goodbye.
Where's your gym at? I'll actually move.
I'll make sure I'm moving very far away. I'm going to change my name, enter the witness protection
My
program.
name's
Madam fuck off.
Zeroni. No.
At the gym 30 minutes later, I'm spotting my friend while he benches. There's some newbie dumbass curling next to us, like no joke, 6 inches away from us. And the dude oh my God. The dude slips up and swings a 20 he's holding at my friend's head. My friend throws the bar up and ducks just in time, and I almost impale myself trying to catch the bar. The newbie apologizes when my friend gets back up, and I'm shitting myself still. I tell my friend that he should go home, but he looks unfazed and wants to keep working out.
Nah, bro, I got this much. This is gym time.
Right.
It's
this
back day, bitch.
Clearly, I'm trying to, get some
I'm trying
gains.
to get these gains.
That's what I'm focused on.
You didn't almost die. I almost died.
I almost died. Why are you
Yeah,
crying?
why are you crying?
I leave to my abuela's sister's house to get some sage and some silver. And I go back to the gym and I give it to my friend.
By this time, he's very vascular.
For sure.
For sure, bro.
I'm picturing him like Johnny Bravo, kind of.
Yeah.
I-
No. Yeah.
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 And then he smashes the
Hey
Ouija.
there. My name is Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo. It'd be funny because the Ouija would be a woman spirit.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey, how you doing? And then the woman spirit would beat him up. That's every Johnny Bravo episode ever.
That's true. He did get his ass beat
I
a
don't think
lot
he ever
for
found love.
a buff guy.
Yeah. Does Johnny Bravo ever find love?
I remember he did find love once, but then she lured him back to his apartment and she was like a super villain and she like wanted to like
Succubus?
laser him in half.
What? I don't remember that. I need to watch that.
Or maybe that was a snuff film. I don't know. No, I swear to God, that was a thing. It was all an elaborate trick. But fucking anyway.
He's harvesting his organs.
Something evil, yeah. Something bad.
That's true.
She was like a
man.
Russian lady, I'm pretty sure.
If they're into you, man, they're gonna harvest your organs. I mean, I don't think you're gonna harvest my organs.
I like you. I want to hang out with you.
If I'm not here next week, guys.
It was a long con. No.
I found out.
Yeah, it's fine.
I love you.
An elaborate organ harvesting ring.
Fugitive from the law.
That's right. More like Hillary Pressman.
Whoa.
That's my real name.
Hillary Rodham Pretzman.
Whoa. No. So anyway, I go, yep, The next day, my friend looks happier than normal. He tells me some shit went down at his house. Even though his bills were paid and the rest of the neighborhood had power, his power went dead. And he heard the rattling of silverware.
Like, yo, let me tell you this fucking wild shit that happened last night. First off, power went out. Couldn't see shit. And all of a sudden, my silverware got dancy. It was like a fucking
Dancy
Disney
dance.
movie in there.
Do my little dance. He used his flashlight app to see what was going on, and he saw the silhouette of someone crawl under his kitchen counter.
Yo, and then something was in my house, bro.
If you see a shadow in a dark room, I can't think of anything creepier. Besides that, which was a ghost.
Fart.
A ghost fart.
Honestly, I don't know. I would have pulled out my gun and shot twice.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. My friend doesn't. Okay, yep. So he goes and he checks, and there's nothing under the counter, nothing near the shelves. He can't find anybody in the house. He doesn't believe in Ouija shit, so he thinks it's either an intruder or an animal. He grabs his pull-up bar to get ready for sweet, fit justice.
Sweet, fit justice.
He yells.
Feel these power games.
That's right, baby. He yells obscenities while patrolling his house.
Huh? If you better not fucking be in my house, motherfucker. You came to the wrong fucking house. I bench 250 fucking squat your fucking mama.
He says he sees what looks like a small humanoid crouched in his weight room.
Oh, you think because you shapeshifted into a child I won't hit you? I will fuck you up.
He gives 0 fucks and tosses the pull-up bar at the window.
As like a spear motion. Sparta!
Yeah.
300.
It shatters, obviously, and the thing disappears.
Yeah, bitch.
My friend then starts to consider the Ouija shit, and he calls my other friend for advice. Our lifting group has some odd characters.
Yo, also, do you know any window guys?
You know any window guys also,
Yeah,
by the
any
way?
guys that fix windows on the cheap?
Do we have any window guys in our weightlifting group?
Yeah, everybody know windows?
I also need a new
windshields.
pull-up
Nah,
bar
windows.
now, so.
Yeah.
Johnny answers and tells him to burn the sage and carry the silver. He says he'll be by with some holy water. He drops it off, and then he calls my lifting buddy and he says, I'll tell my grandma to come by tomorrow. She's one of those medium people.
She's a medium.
She's not very
She's a
large
short
or very
medium,
small.
yeah.
My friend sits down on his couch while the house smells like mold. He watches American Dad. He looks at the sage. It's dried up, and so he goes into his pocket for the silver, and it's fucking melted.
Whoa.
But instead of warm, it was freezing cold.
Weird.
He starts to see something dart back and forth across the room.
Okay.
The TV goes off, and the static comes on.
Yo, not Jersey Shore. Because you know this guy's just watching Jersey Shore fucking...
He's watching American Dad. And then he says a high-pitched screaming fills his house.
Oh.
My friend gets mildly annoyed, and he walks over to the weight room and smashes the skull against the wall in one flow. What do they say? One fluid motion. There we go.
Damn, he was all just like, palm it. Bitch.
Like, imagine.
Y'all want to scream? At least you did something.
At least
you
you
know what
did
I mean?
something.
Like, that's the thing. Like, people are like, oh my God, I ran out of my house. No, you take it back. You fucking own it. You fucking skull smash it. Just fucking.
Checks out. Like, imagine walking into a room, tipping over a vase, and then going back to what you were doing. He did that except for throwing the skull against the wall. He says the house shook, the screaming got higher, and then it stopped. And the lights went off again. At that point, he could hear numerous footsteps getting closer to him. And he's mildly freaked out at this point.
What the fuck?
I'm very concerned that he said mildly. It, probably should be more concerned.
I was a little scared.
I was a little scared when I got
then,
swarmed by invisible people in the darkness and my house was shaking.
By fucking
demons.
20 billion people that I couldn't see and they all came from a tiny little smashed skull.
So crazy. So then he doused himself in holy water and started swinging as hard as he could into the darkness.
Which is the only logical fucking choice that could have been made.
He's dying a hero. I mean, if he's going to die tonight.
He's living a fucking hero.
Living a legend.
Yeah. Oh,
it's
that's
incredible. Good. He only hears the wind breaking on his fists. He says he heard, and then he could.
That's what he's hearing on his fist. Just like fucking ghosts, just being sent back to the fucking underworld, like in Hercules.
Yeah, definitely.
I picture that, and he's Hercules, and he just pow, get back in your fucking sludge, pow, get back in your fucking demon tornado, pow. Go.
He says he heard the footsteps getting farther away from him.
That's what I fucking thought, bitch.
And he starts to scream. He starts running around his house and swinging in the darkness. He fucks up his living room in the process. He tells me he swears he made contact with something fleshy a few times. And he doesn't remember falling asleep. The next morning he wakes up and goes to the gym to tell me this.
He was drunk as fuck.
I guess.
Fuck.
It's like when something is so scary and traumatic that you can't cope and you just eventually bleh, because you're exhausted. Like you run out of adrenaline and you just crash. My friend goes outside to make frequent calls throughout his routines, and I ask him if he's trying to get in touch with a priest. He tells me he's been calling his home phone and leaving angry voice messages for the ghosts. He says he would buy a snake. He says he would buy a snake just to flatten it out with a rolling pin until it dies. My friend goes home a few days. I'm sorry. My friend goes home again, and flash forward a few days. He looks completely normal.
You listen to me. If you're there when I get fucking back,
I will kill a snake.
I will kill a fucking snake and fucking spit down its throat.
I don't know why I'm going to kill the snake, but I'm going to kill the snake.
You like snakes, do you?
Yeah, I bet you do.
Bet you do. There was a snake on the skull that I smashed. Was that your skull? It was a bitch skull.
Bitch skull, bitch.
Bitch.
So I asked Johnny if our lifting buddy was all right, and he tells me it's disturbing how all right he's doing, considering the situation. He says he went to lifting buddy's house to check up on the sitch. He feels a presence, but the presence seemed to wander away from him as if it was scared.
Well, that's nice.
The lifting buddy walks out of his bathroom naked, wiping his ass on a Ouija board towel. He throws it on the floor.
He went and bought at fucking Hot
Spirit
Topic
or something, yeah.
Yeah, because the movie Ouija.
Yeah.
It's a bathing, like a bath towel
just like,
that he bought. He's like, I want that.
I need that.
Right there.
Immediately. He throws it in on the floor and kicks it to the living room. He pours holy water on it and then takes it outside to burn it. He asks my friend if he is hungry, and my friend's like, sure.
Oh, you hungry? Starting up the grill now.
He says he pulls out an opened Ouija board he bought at Spencer's and uses it as a fucking cutting board. He repeatedly stabbed the cutting knife into the board when he was done using it.
He did buy it from Spencer's. He bought the Ouija bath towel from Spencer's.
Hilarious.
That's wild.
He breaks the board in half after he's done chopping up tomatoes and he throws it in the trash. He washes his hands and then pisses in the trash can. Even I think this disrespecting the spirits is too much. They both eat grilled chicken salad and then Johnny leaves. He says on the way out, lifting buddy goes into the lifting room and puts another crucifix on the wall. And then he yells, I'm putting Jesus on this wall and I'll be back to fucking masturbate on my bench press while thinking about Lucifer's whore daughter. And then he punches a hole in the wall before leaving. Johnny calls his abuela that night. Lucifer's whore daughter.
Jezebel. Ah! God, I honestly like this needs to be a fucking movie.
I would
already.
love to see like. Hold on, let me think. Let me think of somebody really fucking hilarious. I don't know, but somebody.
James. What's that? Paul Blart.
Oh my god. Yeah.
The fucking ghost.
And he's just
puncher.
like spitefully masturbating angrily on a
He's
fucking
all
bench
fucking
press.
Swole.
God, it's fucking hilarious.
Fucking what's
Johnny calls his abuela that night.
that is too funny.
It
Demon Bukkake.
That's right, it's back. Abuela goes to Lifting Buddy's house with a priest the next day.
Here we go.
He says her abuela and priest were also amazed and disturbed with how Lifting Buddy is fighting this
Yo,
situation.
what's up, guys? Is that banana bread?
Oh, tight. Let me just snap this effigy of Satan really
Yo,
quick.
come in real quick. I was just making a chicken salad sandwich. Want one?
Would you like one?
I cleaned the cutting board. It's not pissed
It's fine.
on.
No, it's fine. The priest actually cowered and admired the Lifting Buddy pissing naked on the satanic Bible he bought at some shady bookstore. He tells the priest he walks around naked a lot lately while he talks shit about Satan. The priest leaves, but
Try me.
Try
me.
look at my huge
he's
dick.
he's a bitch too.
The priest-
God made this body, homie.
That's right. The priest leaves before doing a cleansing.
No, seems all right.
Seems like you got it.
got it handled here, bro. I'm out. Right on. Gains the clock.
Abuela stays to do her medium thing, and she tries to contact the spirits. She says it was a group of entities that were very pissed that their shrine was disturbed.
They're cowering in the fucking fear.
Right?
In the corner, like, oh God, help us, abuela.
Tells her that they have no power since Lifting Buddy isn't remotely scared of anything they've done. Lifting Buddy walks back into the weight room with a dead snake. Damn it, he did get a dead snake.
No!
Abuela says the entities scatter like roaches. And then he's all like, check out what I found in the street this morning. And he takes a bite out of the apple that he's eating and he's like, it's a dead snake. He's like, it's a dead snake. Like, what an obnoxious dick.
At first, I was like, please don't tell me he's going to eat this.
No. He's just also, he does not care.
He just takes a chomp out of the dead roadkill snake.
He throws the snake on the floor and puts some holy water and salt on it. He kicks it into the carpet a few times before peeling it off and throwing it into the trash can in the kitchen.
That's disgusting.
I have no idea.
I guarantee this motherfucker's probably got some weird shag carpet.
Oh, yeah.
And he's all like,
Or the carpet was already very dirty, like independent of all this. And now it's just covered in piss and like snake guts
guts.
and holy water. It's wet.
You clean houses,
You clean
abuela?
house, abuela? I would pay you.
Yeah.
Lifting Buddy walks back. Okay, yep. Lifting Buddy walks back into the weight room with a dead snake, and the
This
entities.
is a Florida
oh,
man
I'm sorry.
thing.
It is a Florida man
This
thing.
is like a lifting guy on Miami Beach.
Abuela is what the fucking at this man's mental strength or ignorance, and she tries to contact the spirits again, but they keep running from her.
Yeah.
Finally, she talks to one, and it says that they are scared of Lifting Buddy. Ghosts are scared of my friend. Abuela asks.
I'll do it again.
Abuela asks what she could do to make them pass on. They say that they did black magic to get revenge on some asshole landlord from way back when. Says they had incriminating shit to shame his family within the wall with the skull. Abuela tells Lifting Buddy what he needs to do. Lifting Buddy goes into the weight room, makes the hole in the wall bigger by throwing a 15 through the wall. He finds a folder with records of some sort.
This wall.
Bah!
Yeah.
I'm not lying about any of this. I swear to God, especially this next part. The Lifting Buddy flips through the papers and then wipes his balls with it. Abuela is horrified. He crumples them up and throws them into the corner of the room. He tells the spirits to piss off, and then he punches another hole in the wall. There's like 13 holes in the wall at this point. And Abuela's like, may God have mercy. And then she leaves.
I can't.
I go back to my Lifting Buddy's
Is this
house.
what you wanted?
Piss off. Goes back to Lifting Buddy's house a month later and immediately goes to the weight room. More holes than wall, destroyed as fuck, but like Halo descending from the heavens, the bench press and squatting rack are still there.
And still in perfect condition.
They
Actually
have not
polished.
been affected. Yeah, they look great. Tries to contact spirits and gets nothing. She smiles and asks my friend if he did what needed to be done. Again, I'm not lying about any of this. He tells Abuela he uncrumpled the papers and got the address of this bastard. The papers were only from 60 years ago, so the guy was still alive. He was just old as fuck. He finds the address of this guy in some sort of mansion, knocks on the door wearing a Get Swole You Must Star Wars Yoda tank top, board shorts, pink sunglasses, and a backward Chicago Bulls snapback. Snapback.
Yeah, this is definitely Miami.
Yeah. Some scrawny white guy in his mid-30s opens the door. The lifting buddy holds out the papers and asks for the person in the paper's name. Hey, Dad, someone's here to see you, and he has documents. Lifting buddy lets himself in and finds the old man in his studies.
Where the fuck is he?
The old man's like, who are you? And he looks at the papers, and then he's like, where did you get that? The old man tries to take the papers from Lifting Buddy, but Lifting Buddy punches the old man in the face. His dentures fly out. He says it was like some shit from a movie. Oh, the cat's purring.
Can you hear? See, he loves Goose. Okay, go.
Crouches in his face and sets the old man straight, Sherlock Holmes style. The guy's son runs in and jumps on the Lifting Buddy's back. Lifting Buddy stops mid-sentence, lets the guy down, and then gut punches him until he hobbles out of the room and pukes in the hallway. He tells the old man to set shit right or he will be back for blood. And then he leaves. Fast forward a couple days, there's various cars outside of Lifting Buddy's house. He thinks the old man brought some friends, and he grabs his pull-up bar. He walks outside in his tank top and his house shorts. Various families are thanking him for and giving him home-cooked foods.
This is good.
They thank him for getting their grandparents' properties back. The documents were apparently deeds swindled out by the old man. The families say the whole, "we'll never forget you" spiel, and they leave. My friend looks into the Tupperware. It's nothing but calories and carbs. It's like cookies, briskets, gumbo. So he throws it away and goes back to lifting. He sees old man's name in the news a few days later. Apparently, he was hated by the entire community for being a dick. Somehow, he had only heard about him now. The news doesn't disclose how the old man died. Don't know if it was from Lifting Buddy doing more damage than he thought, the ghosts getting their revenge, or natural causes.
Yeah, we should look this story up.
Honestly, we gotta find it. Hasn't had any paranormal problems since then except for one. He says he went into the kitchen for a late-night, non-cheating snack and saw a full-body apparition. It smiled at him. He says he grabbed an apple, had nodded his head while taking a bite, and then walked back to his bedroom. He stops halfway and he turns around and he's like, "Holy fuck, you guys were real?" And the spirit fades while smiling. Lifting Buddy goes to sleep peacefully. Lifting Buddy still lifts and does insane shit like he always does. No one fucks with him since the ghost puncher incident. Abuela admires him every time she's around him. And I think the priest told his priest buddies or church because everyone admires and cowers and Grace twice as hard when they're around him. Again, none of this was made up. No walk the dinosaur type shit. My friend legitimately beat up a bunch of ghosts. And that is the ghost puncher.
The greatest story. I'm still in amazement every time. I'm still like, wow. He's my hero.
It brings me great joy. It truly does.
Save America, Ghost Puncher.
Please.
Ghost Puncher 2024.
Ghost Puncher 2024. Are you, I don't want to say are you scared?
I'm not scared. I'm happy.
Okay. I'm about to make you even happier. I have a short, happy story. Like,
Give it to me.
It's really good. Are you ready?
Ready.
Oh, wait, really quick. Shout out to, When Ghosts Attack. Shout out to liveabout.com for the When Ghosts Attack stories. They were fucking fantastic.
Thank you.
Love you. You're doing great. Okay, so this happy story is called, are you ready?
Ready.
The headline reads, Jerry the Nose Picker finds acceptance in school thanks to classmate.
Cool.
And it's from August 10th, 1997. A
Right before my
17...
birthday.
Huh?
Right before my birthday.
Oh, Jerry got a friend for your birthday.
Yay.
A 17-year-old girl from a suburb in Michigan who wanted to remain anonymous sent a letter to Oprah Winfrey thanking her for her inspiration. Oprah's Angel Network started this fall, exhorts the audience to extend themselves to help create many miracles in others' lives. The teen must have taken the message to her heart. While sitting in the cafeteria with her many friends, she noticed a boy eating all alone. She went over and plopped down next to the shy boy with downcast eyes. She recognized him as Jerry the Nose Picker. She smiled a warm smile. Though uncomfortable at first, eventually he realized that she was sincere. They started talking, and she found
You
him to
want
be...
to see my twins?
You want to see my twins?
You want to see my twins?
Jerry, please get your fingers out of your nose. They started talking, and she found him to be one of the most interesting and intelligent boys she'd ever met. Now, Jerry the nose picker always has a group of friends eating at his table. And while before he would timidly walk down the hall trying not to be noticed, now he walks down the hall with his head held high and enters a classroom with so much confidence. She thanked Oprah for presenting her with the opportunity to change someone's life.
Good for you,
so
sweet baby angel.
Shout out to Good News Network for that story.
Appreciate you.
Jerry the nose picker. If you're out there, we're admiring you.
Keep picking it.
Keep picking it.
Pick gold.
Pick gold.
Nuggets.
Send us an email, thehorrorcomedypodcast@gmail.com. Rate, subscribe, follow us physically, mentally, on Twitter, whatever. I don't know.
Do it.
Do it. Tell your friends. And don't forget to drink water.
And don't forget to drink water. Bye. Bye.